And so they said, nothing has ever been the same since. Oh,
Who said that?
we did.
For what? Okay.
We're saying that now.
We're saying it now. We haven't said it yet.
We have been changed forever. The way that we do our hair is not like you have ever seen before here. So without further ado, we are your main girls, Mel
And Amanda.
these sisters, and we have some updating styling techniques to share with you. Oh, let's let it down, let it down, let it loose. Oh, I refuse to wear gloss ever again. Why did you make me put this lip gloss on? I'm gonna take it off, take it off, take it off. Today we're gonna show you our updated styling techniques for our curly hairs using products that are going to be fitting for the summers because 'tis the season. Without further ado,
Let's get to it.
high five. Yes, queen. This is a warning that the contents in this video are only to be done by professionals and those who are willing to take a chance with their hair. Not in like a risky way, like this is something that could be damaging, but just in a way that you never know what's gonna work for you until you try it. These techniques have been mind-blowing, especially what I'm about to do on my hair. Unless you have been following along, I'm gonna be doing a technique that we have been calling dry styling. It's styling on my damp, but almost basically dry hair. Amanda, listen.
Oh God, that sounds scary.
There's no squish in there. If there's no squish of water, how could I possibly apply my styler? I will show you. And you, my dear?
And I'm gonna show you an alternative method, something that I love to do for my hair, something that's fast, that's easy, and is gonna be gentle on my hair because my hair personally has been very fragile lately. I have done a lot of coloring to it over the last year, as you've seen me change my hair multiple times. So we're in a very vulnerable place. So everything that I'm gonna be doing is very minimal, very easy, very strategic, and
Low
gentle.
manipulation.
So you're really gonna see the variation here.
And if you happen to be following along, my hair has a finer texture. Of course, I also have color and bleach in my hair as well. So those are always things to consider. It can definitely feel rough and dry, but mostly I am here for the volume. I am going for a really big voluminous result. And you, Amanda?
I'm going for healthy. I'm just going for bouncy, defined, clumpy curls.
Because you have a little bit of damage.
Exactly.
And also, you should mention that your hair is on the coarser side. It does require heavier products and really strong hold products to get your results. But this has been such a good routine for you because it's super quick.
Yeah.
Let's dive in.
Yes.
Let's show you the products we're gonna use. And we wanna thank Aveda for being the sponsors of today's video. We use these products all the time and they are going to be absolutely divine in this summer hair care routine. Step by step, we're going to begin by prepping. Are you using this in your hair as well?
I have been.
Yeah, good answer. I was gonna say, no matter what, we are both going to use this. If you know, you know, this is a favorite primer of ours because it has heat and UV protection to help protect our hair from the damaging and drying effects of the sun. I don't know about you, but I don't need any more of that. I've done enough bleaching without the UV rays, so this is a huge protectant. Best way to start off the routine. If you're not priming, you can't start painting. You know what I mean?
It's like skipping makeup primer or a moisturizer before you apply your makeup. It's just not going to turn out well.
Precisely. You don't want to do that. So that's first and foremost. What are you using next?
I'm going to be using a Bond styling cream. This is one that I've been using for like a long time. This is a staple in my routine, especially after bleaching. I just love the spring and the bounce that this gives to the curls. So for me, especially in this point of my hair journey, it's a necessity in order for me to get that defined, clumping, and bouncy look.
This also has protectant in it as well.
Yeah, it does.
This has heat protection up to 450 degrees. It's one of those products you don't have to use just in your curly routine. You can also use it if you were blow drying.
Exactly.
If you wanted to do a little bouncy blow up, which you are cut off from.
I haven't done one in a while. We gotta get healthy first. And then I'm gonna seal everything off with a stronghold gel. A stronghold gel is so important for me in order for my hair to last really long. And I love this one from Aveda because it's not super crunchy. It's very manageable. It's easy to scrunch out that cast, but you're still gonna get the benefits of the hold throughout your entire wash week. Like my hair can go a good 5 to 6 days every time I use this product. And I also find it very moisturizing, gives that beautiful shine to the hair. It's just overall an amazing product. And I have been using it since I first tried it last year. It's so good.
Working, girl. Amanda, you're lactating.
Hurry up, stop talking.
Oh, I was gonna, can I talk about my routine?
Hurry up.
Finally, I will also be using the Be Curly Advanced Coil Definer Gel.
Okay.
Just a little bit on the ends, but I've really been in my mousse and foam era, and since I do love a volume routine, this is going to be so key. This is the Invati Ultra Advanced Thickening Foam. It's for ultra fullness. It's, I mean, amazing in the roots all throughout, amazing for a blowout. It is one of those products that you can actually feel like thicken up the hair. You feel it beef up your strands.
Yeah.
So it's really amazing if you have fine hair. This is one of my favorites, especially that I've been reaching for lately.
So this is everything we're gonna be using in our routine. In addition to a hair oil, I always love finishing off my routine with a hair oil just to remove the cast and add some extra shine to the hair. So that's everything we're using.
Wait, Amanda, you're missing something.
What?
You're missing something very important, very crucial. One of the things that you're not allowed to do in your routine anymore is brush styling, not like me.
Yeah.
What have you been using?
This is more for the technique. We'll get into that after, but I have been using mostly just a very gentle paddle brush to style my hair because number one, it's very fast and it's not as abrasive on my strands. I'll explain more, but this is the one I've been using. I love it. It's the one from Aveda. It's so nice.
You could have cleaned it. There's a couple strands in there.
I used it in the shower.
It's used all day, every day.
It feels so good on your scalp, and a lot of people have been asking me about it, especially on Instagram and TikTok when they see me use it. But yeah, this is the one I've been using all the time. I really, really like it, and it lets me style my hair really quickly. You'll see what I mean. But yeah, that's basically all the products that we're gonna use. We'll make sure, of course, to link them all in the description. And thank you to Aveda for sponsoring this portion of the video.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's get styling.
Yes.
Are we ready? Let's do it.
First, let's fight to the death over some primer.
Amanda, mine.
No, I need to
Wait,
because my hair is drying.
I definitely have another
Okay,
one
we don't need
somewhere.
another one.
I'll let you go first. My hair is already dry anyways. It's not like I'm rushing to apply my product, and that's kind of...
I'm honestly so surprised that you have been enjoying dry styling. You know what I love about it, which I haven't tried it yet. I definitely have to try your technique on my hair. I love that you diffuse in like 5 minutes and then you're done.
You love that? I love that. This is just your sign to try new things, okay?
Yep.
So my hair is actually about 65, 70% dry. It's a little bit more damp inside, but this hair here is pretty much dry. And I want to differentiate how it's a little bit different from the wash now, style later technique, which I have criticized pretty strongly in the past. This is different because I'm not letting my hair completely dry out and then completely resaturating it with water and then styling, because that's where it's like, okay, we're causing stress to the strands, right? Less is more, and with this, it is a less is more approach. I just washed it an hour and a half ago, so it's actually saved me a ton of time where I've been able to do my skincare, my makeup, my body care, while letting my hair just freely air dry. And now I've got a little bit of like volume in the roots. My hair is not being completely weighed down by water, and that is part of the reason why I get so much amazing volume. I'm just gonna finish applying a couple more sprays. I wanna make sure at least like the top canopy that is exposed to the elements, to the sun, does have my product on it, but I feel pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good there. And then my main styler is a foam. So you go, girl.
Yeah, and my main styler, like I mentioned, is the cream. This is a cream just in general for me is really important, especially lately because my hair has been feeling so dry from the color. So for me, I haven't been liking skipping curl cream, although it would be nice to minimize the amount of products that I'm using. It's just not realistic for me in the current state of my hair. So if you are someone that has been interested in dyeing your hair blonde, adding some bleach, just know that you have to do a lot more maintenance.
If you've seen it, I did just share all the tea on how to be a blonde bombshell. And the tea is heavy. There's a lot to know. There's a lot of different steps, a lot of moving parts, and a lot of maintenance, like you said. It's never just, your blonding session.
Yeah.
I'm doing my hair every 5 weeks. You, my queen, your roots are growing.
I know. My roots need to be done.
I know you've been looking at them. I've been looking at them.
They need to be done.
But I think we just need to blend down, like add a root shadow, like embrace the darker root, so we're avoiding doing highlights too many times. You know what I mean? Like a little toner.
Yeah.
Just tone it down. You're okay with not being too blonde. I'm gonna be the blonde one this time.
Sure.
Can I shine?
Sure.
Don't dim my light. We're fully sharing so many tools here. I'm just brushing my products through, and now that the products are in, I can add a little bit of water. Pass the spray bottle, please. Thank you.
What's the point of adding some water if you're dry styling?
Well, it helps to make sure that the product is distributed, right, I'm still feeling for the product to coat the hair strands. Because if your products are not evenly distributed, that's when you get issues. And that's why when the hair is damp wet, like I'm not dissing damp styling. Wet styling, overrated. But damp styling, I mean, is the perfect method to get your products evenly coated and to create beautiful juicy curls. But with this method, I'm doing the bare minimum end of that. Like it's not thoroughly saturated with water at all, which is what helps me to dry so fast and helps get such a big voluminous result, which you will see in a minute. I'm going to, oh, you've already pre-sectioned, okay.
So I still section out my hair. It's just something that's so important for me as someone with a lot of it. So I take usually just around my temple area here and then just section it out that way. And I normally do apply my styling creams in sections, but I have noticed that I've been liking using less amount of product because I do have like a less amount of hair right now. My hair is shorter. If you didn't notice, it's much shorter than the last time you saw me. So for me,
it's been a while.
Yeah, I know.
Where
It's
have
been
you
a long.
been?
It's been a long. It's a while. So for me, I don't have to use as much product like in sections. I will take some extra product at the top because that's where my hair is more damaged and more dry. But at the bottom section here, I'm just taking this really large paddle brush and I'm gently defining the hair. This literally will take me a couple minutes to do, and that's why I love using a large brush like this. It's just so fast, so quick, so easy, so gentle, and you're still gonna get that amazing definition.
On the topic of brushes, because we're here now, when the hair is a little more damaged, a little, fragile to be stretched, the elasticity has been compromised, it's not a good idea to use a high tension brush like this, which is why the paddle brush is a much better, safer option. You're still able to smooth through all of your products, smooth down all the frizz and flyaways, create a little bit of tension, but without the pull, without it being too aggressive.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong, I love the bounce curl brush. It is a staple. It's so good. I will still use it if I have a really important event because I want the hair to look extra bouncy.
Yeah, it gives amazing
just for like
curls.
everyday weekly styling, I've been trying to just use something a lot more gentle.
It's all about low manipulation. And as we're moving into the summer, the less you can manipulate your hair, the better, because we are doing so much more. Like hopefully you're living and thriving and, having a hot girl summer. You're by the beach, you're by the water, you're sweating, you're washing your hair more frequently, probably not using heat, hopefully. All of these things though definitely add up to result in those broom shed ends. It's kind of a sign if your ends are intact by the end of summer, did you have a good summer? I feel like those split ends that you get throughout the summer is just part of the vibes. And then you get a fresh, clean cut.
In the fall?
For, back to school season. That's when everyone kind of...
Okay, we haven't even started the summer yet.
I don't know. Did I just say the 6-letter word that you're not allowed to say in summer vacation?
Yes.
Every year growing up, that
was
what it
a
was. Like, it
rule.
was actually...
You weren't allowed to say the 6-letter word you're not supposed to say during summer vacation.
You could not hear it leave our mouths.
No.
But then every freaking August, we have over a month left, and suddenly you're seeing the back to 6-letter word that you're not allowed to say during summer vacation.
Commercials.
Not the commercials!
At least kids these days don't have to watch commercials.
Yeah, where do kids these days get their commercials? Wait, but commercials were so iconic. I miss the jingles. Call 1-800-267-2000 and don't. I don't know if I can say that. That was my favorite. Oh my God, bring back infomercial. Hey, if you see an infomercial from us soon, just stay tuned, okay?
Okay, and now I'm on the top section of my hair while Mel was talking and yapping. I did add a little bit of more water and a little bit more product, but my hair is damp. It's not soaking wet. And I'm sticking with that diagonal sectioning. I'm taking like really random sectioning at the top and then just pulling the hair backwards because I can never commit to a side part or to a middle part. I love a no part look. I still love it. I always think I will love it. And also this is just an easy way for me to style the hair. So I'm just taking literally random sections and pulling it backwards with the brush.
Do you have a towel here? Perfect. Now I'm all nostalgic about our infomercial upbringing.
What's to the top of your head?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Almost there. Amanda, I'm gonna be done before you.
I'm actually gonna beat you at this point.
Shut up. Stop talking to me.
I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to style my hair without a mirror.
Welcome to my world. Yeah, if you have never styled your hair without a mirror, that's a technique I don't advise you try unless you really wanted to get in tune with your hair. It's intuitive. Like now I feel what sections I've picked up. We get that question all the time. Like, how do you not continue picking up old sections that you've already styled like Amanda is doing? You take clean sections and you know your head. Like I can feel where my last section was. Now I'm gonna take a new one, clean, along the scalp there and brush.
I finished styling before you.
Let's finish up these techniques.
Yep.
I will apply just a little bit of gel today.
And I will take a more generous amount because I like a lot of this.
Okay, just a finger dip. And then I'm going to really disperse it in my hands, like so, and smooth it over. Okay, all right. Summertime fine. Hello. The past couple times I've used the dry styling technique, I haven't used the gel on top, and then it didn't last quite as long because it was just so light and fluffy. So this little glazing of the gel on my ends, I think is gonna give me the perfect combination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get so much volume, but the hold that I need, especially in humidity.
When it comes to diffusing, I still diffuse. I don't air dry. That's a technique that is so important for me in order to get really nice and bouncy curls. And also, otherwise my hair will be wet for at least 6 hours, especially after applying all of that product. So for me, I have personally been hover diffusing less. I pretty much go in and start scrunching the hair almost immediately, and that's something that I find has been helping me get more curl retention because it is a little bit more damaged at the ends. So that's just something that I've been doing differently with my diffusing routine.
Me too, queen. I've been super scrunching, especially when I want to get the big volume results.
Another new technique that I've been implementing is when I notice that while I'm diffusing my hair, there is a little bit of frizz. Like right now, my hair is about, I would say 80% dry. I'm noticing it's a little frizzy because again, I wasn't looking at myself in the mirror as I was styling. It's okay, we can fix it. I'm going to apply a little bit more gel. This is something that I personally tried out after watching the viral worst curly hair routine on the internet. And this is something that she does in between her diffusing routines. I don't think this is something that you need to do every time you're diffusing, but in cases like this where I am noticing a little bit of frizz because maybe I didn't apply enough water or enough product, this has been a really interesting technique that kind of works. So I'm just gliding this on and scrunching it in, and then I'll finish diffusing up until 100% dry because again, I don't like to air dry. It's not for me.
And we're back, and on the forecast, it is sunny with a chance of meatballs. So unfortunately, if it does come down to Spaghetti Town, is our hair giving spaghetti?
No.
I want that. You know how people are like, I don't want my hair to look like ramen noodles. I like ramen noodles. And I like having blonde noodles. Anyhowsers, we have just finished diffusing the hairs, so they are dry, a little crispy in there. That's the Stronghold gel.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna scrunch out.
Yeah, but what's really nice about this gel is that it's a wearable hold. It doesn't look stringy, it doesn't look off. And honestly, anytime I travel, I love doing this routine and I won't scrunch out the cast. Like I'll just leave it in like this as I travel on the plane. I still get all the hair compliments. The hair still looks amazing, but it looks even better when I land because that cast really protected my hair from getting really frizzy or dry on the plane. That's just a side note.
That's like a pre-travel. This is your pre-travel routine.
This is definitely my pre-travel routine because this is just a routine that for me will last for a long amount of time. So that's what I really like about this routine. Pre-traveling, or even if I'm just headed into a weekend where there's going to be a lot of rain.
The weather is wetter.
Leave the cast in.
Keep the cast. Keep that
It will
cast.
naturally break up on its own. Or if it's like a Friday night, you have an event, then I usually take an oil and I'll break up the cast. So I'm just gonna do that right now. Lightly break it up, because again, I want this to last all weekend long. It is Friday today, so.
I'm gonna break it up without an oil at first.
It's so fascinating to me that Mel only took 6 minutes to dry her hair, by the way. And if you're wondering how long I took about, I would say like between 15 to 20 minutes. My diffusing routine is definitely a lot quicker these days because I don't have as much hair. Love that for me.
Your hair looks fantastic. I have no idea what I look like, to be honest.
You look fabulous.
And after a lot of scrunching and shaping, this is the final result, baby. I am obsessed with it. What do you think of our current updated summer routines? This is what it's all about. Wow, the bigger the hair, the hotter they stare. I feel like it's a little irresponsible though to leave you with just the end of this routine because we do need to talk about other techniques when it comes to preserving this style.
There have been a lot of changes when it comes to our nighttime and morning routines. So I think it's time we shared an updated video dedicated to all of that.
I definitely think It's time.
It's
We're a
definitely
little
time.
overdue, if anything. Let us know if you're excited to see our updated night routine.
We're excited to show you.
We're excited to show you what we've been cooking.
Let's just say next week's video is gonna be very exciting. So please do not miss it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Stay tuned because sleep will never be the same.
Honey.
Period. Okay, all right, that's everything from us for now. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Holy. Hello?
Hi.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Do not get loud with me.
Go.
Hello?
You walk us through.
Who, what, when, where, why are we even anymore? What? Who? Without further ado,
Let's get to it.
We're good?
Someone's gotta answer the front door.
I am your main girl, Mel, and I'm with my sister today. Amanda, say your name.
You didn't give me a chance.
She's mute.
Call 1-800-267-2001. Everyone loves Marineland.
Amanda, that's very Ontario coded. What's your favorite infomercial? I do love the slap chop.
These are movies that Mel quotes all the time. The Cat in the Hat, The Love Guru.
Spoiler alert, they're all Mike Myers movies. When I love something, I continue to use it. I'm a very loyal girl. I continue to use it, continue to watch it, I continue to listen to it. If there's a song that I like, it's on repeat and I'm not upset about it.